29. Like a swift hope hastened the chariot of the golden bride. Here was the childhood of primeval earth. Here timeless musings large and glad and still. Men had forborne as yet to fill with cares imperial acres of the eternal sower, and wind-stirred grasslands winking in the sun, or mid green musing of woods and rough-browed hills, in the grove's murmurous bee-air humming wild, or past the long lapsing voice of silver floods. Like a swift hope journeying among its dreams, hastened the chariot of the golden bride. Out of the world's immense, unhuman past, tracked memories and ageless remnants came, domains of light entheft to an antique calm, listened to the unaccustomed sound of hooves, and large, immune, entangled silences absorbed her into emerald secrecy, and slow, hushed wizard nets of fairy bloom environed with their colored snare her wheels. The strong, importunate feet of time fell soft along these lonely ways, his tightened pace forgotten, and his stark and ruinous rounds. The inner ear that listens to solitude, leaning self-wrapped, unboundedly could hear the rhythm of intenser, wordless thought that gathers in the silence behind life, and the low, sweet, inarticulate voice of earth in the great passion of her sun-kissed trance ascended with its yearning undertone. Afar from the brute noise of clamorous needs, the quieted, all-seeking mind could feel, at rest from its blind outwardness of will, the unwearied clasp of her mute, patient love, and know for a soul the mother of our forms. This spirit stumbling in the fields of sense, this creature bruised in the mortar of the days, could find in her broad spaces of release. Not yet was a world all occupied by care. The bosom of our mother kept for us still her austere regions and her musing depths, her impersonal reaches, lonely and inspired, and the mightinesses of her rapture haunts. Muse-lipped, she nursed her symbol mysteries and guarded for her pure-eyed sacraments the valley clefts between her breasts of joy, her mountain altars for the fires of dawn, and nuptial beaches where the ocean couched, and the huge chanting of her prophet woods. Fields had she of her solitary mirth, plains hushed and happy in the embrace of light, alone with the cry of birds and hue of flowers, and wildernesses of wonder lit by her moons, and gray sear evenings kindled, and gray sear evenings kindling with the stars, and dim movement in the night's infinitude. August, exulting in her Maker's eye, she felt her nearness to him in earth's breast, conversed still with a light behind the veil, still communed with eternity beyond.